What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Shanty Two Big African's favorite stepdaughter, your fashion designer. Listen, I'm here with something brand new for you today. I am reviewing my favorite genre of movies. Okay, so yes, of course, it's African, and I think African should be a genre. It should be a genre. So, I watch African movies thanks to Netflix. And I don't know how you get yours. They're on YouTube, and I know they're on Africa on Demand. But Netflix is where I watch my African movies. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes to tell you about my favorite ones. Okay, so the first one that I want to tell you about is called God's Calling. So it's on Netflix, and I wasn't even looking for this one. I think my husband put this one on. Listen, I got the type of husband that put movies on and walk away and just let you watch it by yourself. Now, I don't know who picked movies for other people, but I made him turn it on in the garage where he hang out in his little man cave, and I went ahead and watched it, and we both ended up coming together to finish watching it because it was that good. God's Calling. So the first thing about this movie is that it starts off with the good husband. Speaking of husbands, it starts off with the dedicated, loving, committed husband. And that makes you go, well, African movies are good for, having the man to save a woman. Maybe a little bit halfway through the movie, they draw out like a hard time for the woman. But this one, she was already with her man. And she still needed saving. So, in God's Calling, the wife ended up being a little bit of, I don't even know a good way to describe her. She was just kind of irresponsible, I guess. And she just got into all types of trouble. She loved to be on the phone. Apparently she was doing a little stuff here and there. And she was not paying attention to their one and only child. And this baby got up to make some noodles. And she you have to see. She got up to make some noodles, and mom wasn't paying attention. And this is the whole plot for the story. So we have a good husband, and we have a little bit of an irresponsible mom, and tragedy strikes. So now we're in the throes of this movie. With the tragedy, they end up in a church, and in the middle of the church, the mom's phone starts ringing, and it is literally God calling. What? Yes, I said God was calling her. That's what I said. God was calling her in church, and nobody believed her. And so the whole series of the movie was basically about how God just kept trying to get her attention, and she tried all types of stuff not to pay attention to him. And it seemed like this would be a crazy movie. But you know what? Y'all did your homework on this one, because this movie gave me all of the T.D. Jakes, Tyler Perry, all of the good church, soul stirring, I am a Christian to my core type movie. Oh, and I didn't tell you, there's very good parts. The husband turns out that even though he is the successful businessman, apparently his money and his stature comes a lot from the wife. It's the wife's family that has a lot of money and that are doing very well for themselves. So his family lives in the village. And when I tell you his parents are a trip, somehow, God got to bring a family together. And this dad was not having it. The husband's father, he was not having it. And he lays everybody out in this movie until God steps in. And you have to see it. They even got Black Jesus in this movie. Did I say Black Jesus? Yes. A beautiful curly hair, soft spoken. Okay, so the best part is our favorite guy, the Mr. Silver Sugar Daddy himself, is in this movie, and he is playing the irresponsible mom who's getting called by God. He plays her father. So anyways, you have to watch this movie. I can't tell you anymore. Okay, that's my time. But you need to go see this movie and see how it all ends. And of course, in good true church movie fashion, it ends very positive. All right, thank you for watching. Okay, I'll be back with more movies. Don't worry, I have more movies for you.